Top 10 High School Anime. High school, a great time for some, and for others, well, maybe not so much. But if anything can make school better, it's anime. From hilarious and outrageous situations to cute romances and heartbreaking first loves, there's nothing that anime doesn't cover. Grab your school books and let AnimeDive-Sensei teach you the top 10 best high school anime. Number 10. Monthly Girls, Nozaki-Kun. When it comes to telling someone how you feel about them, well, it can be quite difficult, especially when that person is as oblivious as Umitaro Nozaki from the anime Monthly Girls Nozaki-Kun. Cheerful high schooler Chiyo Sakura has always had a crush on Umitaro Nozaki. However, after trying to confess to him and failing miserably, Chiyo learns that Nozaki is actually a respected shoujo mangaka who goes by the pen name Sakiko Yumino. After a series of misunderstandings, Chiyo finds herself being hired as one of Nozaki's assistants, where she meets and befriends new and quirky classmates, and where she strives to help Nozaki with his manga, in the hopes that he will notice her feelings for him. For a hilarious anime showing just how difficult high school romances can be, this one's for you. Number 9. Haven't you heard? I'm Sakamoto. Sophisticated, suave, and simply perfect. All words which describe Sakamoto, a high school boy who can seemingly do no wrong. From his very first day at his new high school, his attractiveness, intelligence, and overall charm already has all the girls falling for him, and all of the guys wishing they could be him. No one can trip him up, no matter how hard they try. Sakamoto always ends up coming out on top. Will anyone, be it classmates or teachers, be able to match his excellence? Probably not, though they might just learn a lesson or two in trying to do so. This outrageous but hilarious anime will have you chuckling along and wishing that you could have been as cool as him when in high school. After all, haven't you heard? He's Sakamoto. Number 8. ReLIFE. Have you ever wondered what you would do if you could go back in time to when you were in high school? Well, for frustrated job seeker Arata Kaizaki, this is his one chance to restart his life, hopefully for the better. After being dismissed as a hopeless loser by those around him, 27-year-old Arata is fed up with his life. Everything changes, however, when he meets Ryo Yoake, a research scientist who works for the ReLIFE Research Institute. Ryo offers Arata a pill with the promise that he could make a better life for himself. With no hesitation, Arata takes the pill and wakes up as his 17-year-old self again. Now tasked to complete a year in high school, Arata has the chance to change his life around. But will he succeed? Or is he destined to become a hopeless loser no matter what? With valuable life lessons to learn, ReLIFE is a great anime which depicts just how important making the most of your life can be. Kind of a problem here. If you guys don't like this video, Senpai won't notice me. Oh, phew. Thanks for clicking like. I'm sure he'll look at me now. Number 7. Hyouka. Hyouka is a light school anime about an apathetic student called Hotaru Areki, who at the behest of his sister joins the school's classics club, dedicated to solving the mysteries of the club and its deep-rooted history. Areki begins his investigations alongside the other members of the club, the knowledgeable Satoshi Fukube, the stern but benign Mayaka Ibara, and the super curious Ero Chitanda. Based off the award-winning Kotenbu light novel series, Hyouka shows that normal life can be full of fun and small mysteries. From family histories to ghost stories, there's plenty to uncover in the mysterious world of Hyouka. Number 6. Assassination Classroom. Right from the start, this series isn't quite like your usual school anime. I mean, it's still got cute bonding moments between classmates and teachers, and teaches valuable lessons to the viewer. The only difference is, Class 3E of Kunigigaoka Middle School is taught by a giant yellow octopus who blew up the moon and goes by the name Koro-sensei. Not only are they taught by him, but Class 3E has also been given the task to assassinate Koro-sensei within the year, or else Earth will be destroyed. Talk about school pressure. Equipped with their special weapons, Class 3E must be trained in the way of the assassin if they have any hope of saving the Earth, and winning the 10 billion yen prize if they succeed. The problem is, Koro-sensei is the best teacher that any of them have ever had, and with high school exams coming up, can they really afford to lose him? Find out what happens in Assassination Classroom. Number 5. Azumanga Daioh. A staple for any lovers of high school anime, Azumanga Daioh is a must-watch. The series revolves around 6 main girls: Chiyomi Hama, a 10-year-old academic prodigy; Yukari Tanizaki, the eccentric homeroom teacher; Tomo Takino, an energetic tomboy with more enthusiasm than brains; Koyomi Mizuhara, Tomo's short-tempered best friend; Sakaki, a tall athletic beauty who harbors an obsession for cats; and a transfer student, Ayumu Kasuga, a girl with her head stuck in the clouds. Together, these 6 girls experience the ups and downs of high school life, including many adventures filled with laughter, absurdity, and even a bit of touching commentary on the bittersweet nature of high school and how it passes by so fast. Number 4. Angel Beats. Set in a high school in the afterlife, the students of the school are all dead. A little bit of a downer, and they must learn to get rid of any attachments that might be preventing them from moving on. Otonashi is new to the afterlife. However, he can't remember anything from the time when he was alive, except his name. Whilst in the afterlife, Otonashi is invited to join the SSS, Shinda Sakai Sensen, by a girl called Yuri. The SSS is focused on battling against a supposedly evil entity called Tenshi. However, the closer that Otonashi gets to Tenshi, the more conflicted he is about fighting her. Is everything as it seems? Or is there more to Tenshi and Otonashi's story? Find out in this action-packed anime. Number 3. The Disastrous Life of Saiki K. To a normal person, having psychic abilities might seem like an awesome blessing. But for Kusuo Saiki, this couldn't be further from the truth. Gifted with a wide assortment of abilities, from X-ray vision to telepathy, Saiki constantly tries to hide his powers from his fellow classmates in an effort to lead a normal life. Oh, if only things could be that easy. The more that Saiki tries to be normal, the more he attracts the weirdos of his class. Forced to deal with the craziness of the people around him, Saiki learns that it's a lot more difficult to be normal than he first expected. But really, who wants to be normal? Whilst this series might only be 5 minutes long per episode, you'll wish that it never ends. Number 2. Nichijou. If you thought that the last anime might seem a bit absurd, then this one is downright insane, even by anime standard. Nichijou is a wacky high school anime that mainly focuses on the daily antics of 3 childhood friends, Nagonohara, Yuko Aioi, and Mai Minakami. They are soon joined by a child genius called Hakase Shinonome, her robot caretaker Nano, and their talking cat Sakamoto. Watch as these 6 friends traverse the ups and downs of everyday life, from walking to school, being bitten by a talking crow, spending time with friends, and watching the principal suplex a deer. These are just some of the everyday occurrences in the extraordinary lives of those in Nichijou. Before we reveal the number 1 high school anime, don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons in order to keep up to date with new videos from AnimeDive-X. Finally taking the number 1 spot as the best high school anime is, of course, the romantic comedy Fruits Basket, with a long-running manga and anime adaptation in the early 2000s, and another rebooted adaptation which started in 2019. This is one anime that you don't want to miss out on. The story revolves around Toru Honda, an orphan who still maintains her optimistic and kind outlook in life, despite being down on her luck. Soon enough, the mysterious and reclusive Soma family discover Toru's secret, that she's been living in a tent on their land, and they decide to let her live in their home. Not long after moving in with the Soma family, Toru discovers that they have a rather massive secret of their own. They turn into animals from the Chinese zodiac if they are hugged by a member of the opposite gender. Talk about inconvenient. Now Toru must try and balance her high school life whilst also dealing with the complex web of budding relationships, which her presence in the Soma household has spurred on. This is a shoujo series for the ages, as well as a good romance. Well, that's the end of our video. We hope you enjoyed it. With the massive amounts of high school anime out there, we're bound to have missed some on our list. So let us know what your favorite high school anime is in the comments below. Also hit those like and subscribe buttons if you want more videos from AnimeDive-X.